I'm 58, and it took me a long time to figure out what makes me happy. That sounds silly, but I think for a lot of your life, you're thinking, I want to be happy, and you don't define it, and you're chasing it, and you're not sure what it is when you get there. So I've always been quite a high achiever. I've always been striving towards goals. What's next? Nothing was ever good enough, and I drove myself, and I drove myself, and in my opinion, I achieved quite a lot, and I achieved the life that I really wanted. But then in my 50s, something changed, and I realised that I didn't want that anymore. I didn't want the full diary. I didn't want all these appointments. I just didn't want all that stuff. So I sat down with myself and I figured out what was actually working in my life and what wasn't working. So I didn't have a complete change. I didn't have a complete overhaul. I didn't completely change my life. All I did was I figured out what was working and what wasn't, and I tweaked those things. I do now more of what does work, and I started saying no to the stuff that didn't work. And I am much happier and I'm much calmer.